Hello po, welcome again to my channel. Hello mga kababayans. In this video, I'll be talking about school enrollment. In our case, my daughter is 4.5 years old when she came in here. So I didn't enroll her to a daycare, which is skilled worker. We are eligible. I'm not so sure about any other, or I think everybody who has legal right to stay in the UK has 15 hours every week that's free. You will not pay anything for a daycare. Ages 4 years old or below. Because my daughter is 4.5 years old, so she is eligible in the reception. That is like nursery in the Philippines, so she can go in reception. There's no payment. That is every weekday, Mondays to Fridays. Her school starts at 8:50 in the morning and finishes 2:45 in the afternoon. So that's every day. You don't have to pay anything. They are eligible for free food and also free milk, but 5 years old beyond, there's like a fee for that already, but it's just minimal. So I will just update you, or you can just PM me after May. After May, because she's gonna be 5 in May, so probably I'll be paying her milk provision already. Anyway, so I'll just teach you. This is just very easy. I will just give you advices. As usual, we go to this site. I'll just put it down below the description box. So in here, when you type in that website, type in school admissions and it will show you a page where there is how to apply. So it depends if it's a primary school or a secondary school. Since my daughter is 4.5, I'll click on the primary school. So when I click that in, it will show me to type in my postal code. After typing that in, it will show you which government body is responsible for the school in your area. After clicking the green button, it will lead you to their website. Then it will show you a list of guide of what you want to do if you are looking for a school, or what are the requirements before you apply, preferences, applying after closing date, etc. If you have no idea what school that is near to you, so let's click in the catchment area and it will let you search for a school or find your catchment area. As for me, I have no idea which school is near, so I'll click in the catchment area school. So it will give you a page wherein you would be given instructions on how you would type in your postal code and where you would look into the area of the nearest school. Click in the Find Your Nearest Local School. Then it will ask you to find or enter your address. Just type in your postal code. After that, it will show you the choices of your exact address. After you type in, it will show you a map and a list of schools that is near to your area. It's up to you, because I am not really keen on the Ofsted as of the moment, Ofsted rating, just because we don't have a car, we don't have a service. So even though I'll want a good or better school for her, and if it's too far, kawawa yung bata kasi maglalakad kayo, then it's winter time. When it's winter time, it's cold and everything. So anyway, para sa akin, at her age, I'm already happy of how they have trained and how they teach the children. Kasi never nag-school yung daughter ko sa Philippines because naabutan siya ng pandemic. So wala siyang experience. And then I flew to UK, so hindi ko din siya naturuan or anything, but she really is good in speaking na, but the letters, the alphabet, numbers, she's just familiar with few. But nung dumating siya dito, just 2021, October ko siya pinasok ng school. Dumating siya ng September 20. Tapos October 4 ata yun. Basta yung first Monday ng October, doon ko siya naipasok ng school. From then on, alam na niya mag phonics, alam na niya magbasa ng mga 3 to 4 letter words. So, nakaka-amaze. Alam na din niya magsulat ng pangalan niya. So, I'm happy with their education style or whatever you call it. But ikaw, it really depends on your case. So, kung may car kayo or meron kayong friend na pwede naman kayo makihitch or anything, and you really want your daughter or son to be in that school kasi maganda yung Ofsted, maganda yung rating, etc., then go. That's just my advice na the nearer the better kasi nga maglalakad yung anak mo. Tapos pag umuulan, mga gloomy pa man din yung weather ng UK. So, hindi mo matansya. Minsan umuulan na lang. Tapos minsan lamig-lamig na. So, next, when you click on the school, it will just send you to their website. But you will not enroll on that website. What you will do is go back, then click on before you apply, and it will give you a list of information on what you want to do or should do. There is also an application checklist available if you want to read those things. So let's go back again to the previous page and drop down. There is preferences. So it will show you another page for that. This page is basically just telling you to list at least 3 schools of your choice so that if the first school is not available, then they could recommend you to the second or the third one that you like. So at the bottom of the page, there is apply for a place. Click on that. Then click on complete a late application form. So as of the time of recording, we are already late application. So this is just an example, all right? This is a very straightforward website, so you can just go with the flow and follow all the steps that they want to do. So just click in again to the late application for starting school. After that, it will now show you a page wherein you would be having to complete some datas to apply your child. So this is the only submission that you will give. Then after filling all this up, it will go and let you send it. And then it will not ask you anything anymore. You will just have to wait for the email of the council. Hiningi nila is just the birth certificate of my daughter. Tapos yung proof of address, which is pwede yung council tax nyo or yung tenancy agreement. So, yun lang naman ang both na hiningi nila sa akin. But sa totoo lang, this is what happened to us before that October. She was not in Lyndhurst Infant School. She was in the other school that is near to where we stayed for a while. Tinanggap naman siya, tas wala din kami pang council tax and tenancy agreement that time. But the school here is very understanding. You would just explain and then they would tell you if you have all these requirements, just submit it to us when it's ready or when it's available. But it's not the reason na hindi nila tatanggapin yung anak nyo. They would really put them in if there is a slot for your child. I advise that you enroll early, even though parang hindi pa siya enrollment admission day or admission month or whatever, because there are certain like age na pag birthday ng anak mo ganito, then dito na siya sa next. Kung birthday ng anak mo ganito, pwede siya ngayon. Better get ready with the school before sila nag-fly kasi diba you already have the flight details kung kailan sila darating. So a month before that, nag-apply na ako for my kid na sa school kasi it sometimes takes time for them to respond. So at least alam ko if may matatanggap siya for this school year na with this school kasi hindi lahat available. So kung hindi lahat available, dun ka sa next choice mo ng school. So sa akin, at least alam ko na first kung saan talaga siya papasok so I can buy uniform. Oh yeah, by the way, even though walang bayad yung school, you're the one who will pay or buy for the uniforms. Hindi siya kasali. So uniforms, more or less, depende. Merong mga school uniforms na pwede mong bilhin sa school, pero meron din yung iba na pwede mong bilhin sa ibang shop. So, kahit anong shop yan, as long as like, for example, blue or dark blue or a maroon jogging pants, jogger pants, or blue polo shirt, mga things like that, you can buy it sa outside. Some schools have the logo on their uniforms. So, sa bagong school ng anak ko, may logo yung uniform nila. Pwede mo yun bilhin doon sa school mismo. Pero the previous school that she had, walang logo yung polo shirt niya. So, bumili lang ako sa labas. So, more or less, it depends kung anong brand yung gusto nyong bilhin. Pero sa akin, parang medyo pricey din siya. More or less 50 to 100 pounds ang gagastos niyo for a set of uniforms sa kanila. Kasi yung sweater nila or parang ganito, may logos kasi yon. So, doon ka talaga bibili sa school. So, medyo pricey. But that's all right already for 50 to 100 pounds or tapos school shoes or anything. Okay na kasi gagamitin naman yun ng anak mo for the whole span kung kailan niya tubuan. Take around a week to respond if you have a placement on that certain school that you have chosen. So better get ready of it. So anyway, if ready na, then that's the time that you will contact the school. Pag sinabi nila, yes, your child have a placement in this school in this year, reception or year 1 or year 2, etc. The school has also been notified of the placement of your child, etc., etc. So when you have read that email, you can now call the school kasi tatanungin mo kung kailan ka ba pwede mag-visit or meron bang mga other requirements that you need to fill up or anything, or you can visit the school to buy school uniforms or etc. etc. So, yun lang. That easy naman, gladly sa akin. Hindi naman ako nagka-problema na makakuha ng placement ng school. As what I have said, nung una, nasa kabilang school siya kung saan kami malapit. And then, after 2 months, October, November, December, yeah. After 2 months, lumipat na kami ng bahay na talagang doon na kami long term. So, which is yung school na bago niya ngayon, which is Lyndhurst, just a block away lang. So, kung i-stay ko siya sa dati naming tinirhan, it will take us like 30-minute walk. So, kawawa naman siya. Maaga kayong alis, na malamig, and etc. So, sabi ko, I'll take the risk to transfer her. So, again, nag-email na naman ako doon sa council dito sa Worthing, sa school council dito sa Worthing, regarding if I can transfer her on this month kasi lilipat na kami, and I don't think so. The distance that we have from our new residence to the old school, kasi it will take us at least 30-minute walk. Tapos yung bata, 4-year-old lang yung anak ko, ang liliit ng steps. So baka more than that. So one way pa lang, paghatid ko 30 minutes, pagbalik ko 30 minutes na naman, 1 hour ako maglalakad. Tapos susunduin ko na naman siya another 30 minutes, tapos uwi na 30 minutes. So pagod yung bata. So, gladly, nung school na malapit dito, meron siyang slot. So, sabi nila, we are happy to transfer her. Sad to say, hindi natin alam kung anong ginagawa ng bata natin doon. But, one thing for sure is nag-enjoy siya sa school. And walang assignments, walang homework. Well, there may be like books to bring in just so they could practice reading. Then may mga bits and pieces pero hindi siya tulad sa atin na sulat dito, sulat dyan. So, walang ganon. Enjoy lang. Pag uwi nila sa bahay, relax time. School is done. And that's it. And it's up to you as a parent if you would review. But do check because ang maganda rin dito, very active yung school nila. Nagte-text, nag-email sa mga updates ng school, sa updates updates ng mga gagawin. Tas every week, every Friday, they would send like an expectation on what to do in the next week, what are the activities in the next week. So, involved ka talaga. Makakabasa ka ng email, makaka-receive ka ng mga text for updates. So, yeah. So that's all. I hope successful yung school admission nyo. It's just easy. I'm just not so sure about children who went to school before coming in here in the UK. But I guess it's also as easy as like that. Just bring all the credentials of your child just in case, but don't forget to bring the birth certificate. That's very important. That's it. Have a good day and thank you again for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below. Again, I am Mrs. Felina Capulso, trying to pay it forward.